some of what's been called the death parties, some of the celebrations, some of the parties, an event even planned, I don't know if you're aware of this, possibly for Trafalgar Square, some kind of happening there this Saturday. A brief view, if you would.
Oh, I just think it's totally out of well, not even out of order. It's just sort of so out of keeping with actually the character of us as a nation. Again, I'm not someone who agreed with a lot of what Margaret Thatcher did, but that doesn't mean you can't acknowledge and pay tribute to what she was as a politician and to her significance as a prime minister. And I don't think they speak for the country at all. These people who are sort of jumping up and down with joy at her death. I just feel that's totally out of step with what, on the whole, has been a pretty sombre and pretty grown up. I think it was reflected in the House of Commons yesterday. Reflection and debate on her passing away. It is in a sense, I'm 40, I'm in my mid-40s. Anyone of my generation, she just completely. I mean, it's almost difficult sometimes to describe to younger people quite how dominant she was.
It's been like watching the movie of my life.
Yeah, exactly.
It's extraordinary.
Exactly. Well, I was.
I'm a few years older than you.
Yeah. Well, I was even thinking. People also readily forget how things felt immediately before she arrived. I was my oldest son's age, sort of 10, 11, in the time of the winter. I mean, here, out Leicester Square.
Absolutely.
Leicester Square
right,
had
Clegg.
Piles of rubbish on it. People were not being buried. This sense of the country just completely rudderless.
Well, inflation at 29%, and we were virtually Cyprus.
And black. So there was this that was a very profound. All of those memories have come back. And again, I disagree with a lot of the things she subsequently did or felt she had to do, but I think it's still right that we try and honestly grapple with all of that and think about the history of what happened to us as a country, and not indulge in this, I think, completely puerile, childish stuff of people having parties.
How appropriate where the next call comes in from, actually.